Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. And if somebody had to say it, it had to be me. All right. So, SmackDown was tonight. And the main event was RK Bro, the Raw Tag Team Champions, defending against the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who were also defending. It was a unified Tag Team Championship match tonight. It feels like a whole mess to how we got here. Because this match was supposed to happen at Backlash. We had a whole contract signing and all that. Then Roman Reigns just interrupts and pretty much says, you know what? F what you want. What I want is more important. Okay. So because of that, we had the 6-man tag team match at Backlash, which was a good match. It was a great match. It was a good match, obviously. But it was the match that we were not supposed to have. So because of that, we lost the opportunity. Then 2 weeks later, last Friday, RK Bro challenged the Usos for the Tag Team Championships. And they're like, we accept. Honestly, when I'm walking into tonight, I didn't think the match was gonna even happen. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know if we were gonna have a conclusion. I didn't know anything because it was just like, I don't know. Because to me, to unify belts, to unify a tag team division, to me, that deserves to be on a pay-per-view and on a big stage. So honestly, for me, I would have waited until Money in the Bank. I would have waited until Money in the Bank. Unless you want Riddle in Money in the Bank or Randy Orton in Money in the Bank, that's a different story. But I would have waited till Money in the Bank since they put Money in the Bank in a big stage platform. Because I think now we got five big pay-per-views for the year. Because it's Royal Rumble, should be Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and now it should be Money in the Bank. I think Money in the Bank's one of the top 5 now. Now they're gonna have it in a fucking stadium in Vegas this year, so obviously it has to be one of the. It has to be like one of the top pay-views of the year. But again, it is what it is. As long as we got it, as long as we got a unified tag team champion, I don't give a damn. I don't. Match was gonna be good anyway. It was a good match. It was what you expect. And the team that I expected to walk out champions was the Usos. They did get the dub. With a little help from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns did help. He did help. I thought he would. I was hoping he didn't. Let's just see a straight up match, but what's to be surprising? Paul Heyman was on commentary with both unified champion, with both the WWE and the Universal Championship on his shoulders. So I'm sitting here like, yeah, Roman Reigns going to interfere. Because why would Paul Heyman be out there with both titles on commentary? Like, it has to be because Roman Reigns is about to do something, and he did. And not only did he do something to decide the match, but he also did a little bit aftermath as well. So, Riddle was going for the Super RK. Riddle was going for the Super RKO. Then, with the referee's back turned, Roman held Jay. Yeah, he held Jay because Riddle's going for RKO. Riddle just flew off by himself because again Roman was holding Jay. Then Jay went for the Uso splash. 1, 2, 3. We got new unified tag team champions. If that wasn't enough, Roman Reigns just decides to beat the hell out of Riddle. and I understand why, because Riddle did knee the man in the face. So obviously, I get his frustration now. I understand why he did it. Beats the hell out of Riddle. Randy Orton gets his ass beat by the Usos with steel steps. Roman Reigns puts Riddle on the hits him with the guillotine. Then puts Riddle on the table. Jay main event Uso. Uso splashed off the top rope to his announce table. Then he got Randy Orton making him go to sleep, telling him who's laughing now. SmackDown ends like it usually ends most times, with the Bloodline standing tall. This time we got not only the unified WWE, the undisputed Universal Champion, but we now have the unified Tag Team Champions, the Usos. The Bloodline is running WWE. What does the future hold for both Roman Reigns and the Usos? Honestly, I don't know. We know Roman Reigns is supposed to be gone for 2 months at least. When is that going to be? I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably going to be within maybe after SummerSlam. Has to be like after SummerSlam. For the Usos, honestly, I've been saying this for probably since last year. I don't know who the hell is going to beat this team. Like, I don't know who's going to beat the Usos for these tag team championships. Like, I really have no idea. And considering the fact that they were on Raw a couple times, they faced almost every Raw team. I mean, every Raw team. I mean, there's only like 2. So there's only 2 on Raw. On SmackDown, there's like 2, maybe 3. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who the Usos could even defend these championships again. It's annoying because it's like there's so little tag teams, and now that you unified the divisions, it's like who can face who? Who's gonna take the Usos out? And who's the next challengers? Because it's like you want fresh. Like when you unified this, you want fresh matchups. And it's like we've seen the same matchups over and over again. And so it's like, well, how fresh can we really be? I mean, the best thing we can do is probably just take a couple people out of NXT and then push them here. That's about as fresh as we can go. You know, if you want it to be good, which you should have done, if you're gonna push Gunther and Martel Bartel to the main roster, you should have brought Fabian Aichner. Boom, you at least had Imperium. You at least had a tag team waiting. Imperium would have been waiting. You know what I'm saying? Who else is... Well, you can actually take Legado del Fantasma at this point. You actually probably could. That wouldn't be bad. And you got a new challenger for the Intercontinental Championship, Santos Escobar. You got a tag team, Legado del Fantasma that can challenge. You know what I'm saying? There's just so much they could do. It's just like they just don't. This tag team division is already so little short. Now it's like, well, what else? What more can you do now? You know? But we'll see. We'll see what WWE got. We'll see what they got planned. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they want to do, but we'll see how it goes. But until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. As always, the next 2 weeks looking pretty heavy. Because next week, Double or Nothing for all Elite Wrestling. And I did say I was going to break down the main event. Hangman Page versus CM Punk. I will break that down next week. Look out for that. I may watch the pay-per-view. I don't know yet. I can't say I'll let you know because I won't know until the day. And of course, the week after that, Week after next, NXT in Your House is on June 4th. That's a Saturday. And then the next day, Sunday, is Hell in a Cell. So that week, expect 2 prediction videos. And of course, 2 reviews on the days of the pay-per-views. So, I mean, hey, you know, we got a lot coming up. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. Get ready for it. So, until then, peace, love, 100. You heard?